straight out the bio. H-Town, Texas. Better check my bio. Pressure getting applied on D-Ryan. Go mode, like, share, subscribe. At you with my promo. P5 my mojo and Big Will with the blitz. If you wanna kick back, holla at the Yogi and Rich. As for me and quality, we gon' report to hustle. Coming strong with discussion, imposing a muscle.
AKA quality with your neighborhood brother. TV and getting it in from a personal spin. We're a team with a dream, dominating your scene. Put the fire to a take and see if you can relate. Maybe put it in the bag, throw that shit in the trash. Ain't no us without you, so you part of the crew. Time to part, y'all. Please support y'all. Welcome to H-Town. We breaking it all down.
This shit a vibe for real. This for the city for real. HTBC, we in this thing for real. From the north to the south to the east to the west. H-Town by you see, you know who do it the best. We win the by committee. Ain't no iron team. Moved out my mama house. Now we reign the supreme. Talk to us. We talk back in the comments. Gotta measure this game. Give it to you in increments.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all, welcome to another episode of H-Town Bayou City Podcast. I'm going to go with the introduction, then we're going to get into the number 34. You know, we all know who that's going to be. But first of all, I can't start the show out without introducing my super panel. My brothers from another mother that make this shit happen. We're going to start off at the top with the hardest man in the business. He got his head down. He ain't paying attention. But I'm coming to him. Talk to him, big man.
Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, man. Finally home, man. Finally home.
Oh, man. They set him free.
Man. From the north to the south to the east.
Okay.
H-Town Bayou City. That know who do it the best. Big Yogi checking in. Remember, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy.
Already, you already know, man. Come on, Yogi. Glad to see you home. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to go down low and to my right with the dude with that head on. Look like he doing duck hunt or something. I don't know what my brother got going on. Talk to him, man. Get it to me right, man.
Say, man, what's happening out there, man? Just kicking it with the H-Town Bayou City Podcast crew. Yeah. I am your boy, N-A-T, Solid Need, a.k.a. Quality.
Quality. Already, man. Already. You know, man. And listen. We're not going to be last but not least. No, none of that. We're going to go to the brother, man. None other. Talk to him, man.
Man, what's going on, man? It's your brother T-Ben, your neighborhood brother, checking in. Excited about today's show, man. You know what I'm talking about. We got some good topics to talk about. Hey, man, we number 34. If I ain't mistaken, that might be the shake, the dream shake. I'm just saying.
Y'all let me know. Campbell. I'm thinking about Earl Campbell. What about Campbell, baby? Earl Campbell, Earl the Pearl.
I ain't tripping.
I thought you would have went Hakeem first, Rich.
Yeah, you know what? I was so caught in. Look at the hat. The old school Allers hat. I was so locked in on 34, man. I had to put the light blue on. You know, love you blue. You know. Let me introduce myself. I am the host for the night. I am Rich Blackman, a.k.a. Rich Uncle Pennybag, coming at you live with H-Town Bayou Podcast. I can't say what I want to say, the world greatest, but catch me Friday. Me and Yogi's going to have that for you. And Sunday, you know they going to do that. And T-Ben been walking, but we waiting on to check in. We ain't going to say nothing else. But look, man, we got a great show lined up for you tonight. Like they already said, man, we're going to talk about some things. We're going to discuss some topics. We're going to do what we do, man. You know, we're going to try to keep this thing rolling. We're going to make y'all entertained, informed, and you know, we're going to do what H-Town needs, what we do. Say, starting this off is going to be the guy who home. You know, he ain't got to rush. He ain't in the truck with the lights tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
I ain't got the
listen, hold on. I got to give you this great introduction. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm going to talk to my other two brothers over here. Now, listen, y'all. We need to get in the huddle right quick. We're in the huddle. Listen. That nigga over there that got a haircut and got his beard cut off. He got the waves out. He want a hot side on us tonight. We not gonna say shit. I hope he mute. Is he mute? I hope he don't hear this. But you see him over there. He ain't got the Santa Claus beard or none of that. This nigga here so clean. Got his noddles on. He got his shit. What the fuck? But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna do him like that. Listen, brother. Peace, God. There you go. Say, man, come on, man. We're gonna start this off with you, man. God damn, you looking clean. Where you going tonight, man? Let's talk about it. You going to Red Rooster?
Hey,
You going to
nah,
Third Ward? You got a
I
house?
reckon
listen,
Rooster.
I'm going to. Hey, man, look, man. They always say, man, you gotta be presentable when you go to work, man. I'm going to H-Town Bayou City.
Okay, I like that, baby. Okay, we're gonna keep it professional. Well, we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
start the show off. Our boy's here this week. He ain't got to rush. He got his topic. We're gonna go with it. It's your show, man. Gonna do your introduction, do you? And I come in after you, baby.
Say less, we on it.
Yes, sir.
Homeboy, we just do it like this. 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 Do it.
Yes, sir.
Hello, how y'all doing? Big Yogi checking in. Little Locker Room talk for you, man. So this particular topic I'm gonna come with tonight, man. I came across it when I was scrolling on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was something that was talk about worthy. You know what I'm saying? Something that happened in the city. I don't know if it was. I don't know how recent it was, but I know it was recent. But it was a production on the news. And I just wanted to play the video, man, see what y'all thought about the shit, man. I can pose a question when I play.
Police say a social media stunt targeted some of Houston's most vulnerable people. Officers say the suspect was armed with a water gun during what some are calling cruel pranks. ABC 13's Charlie Etzity is live this morning for us with more on this story. Charlie, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Samika. Yeah, it appears that these stunts were done for laughs as well as views on social media. But here's the thing. Investigators with HPD, they're not laughing. They don't think this is funny. And now a man is facing charges this morning. Take a look at your screen. This is the mugshot for the man identified as 34-year-old Christopher Casey. He's the one who's charged in this case. And he is accused of targeting people with a water gun and people who are seemingly just out minding their own business. And take a look here for yourself. These are some of the alleged videos that HPD says were uploaded to a Facebook page. And by the way, some of these videos actually have thousands of likes. Now, in them, you see several people, many of them homeless or those living with disabilities, getting sprayed with water, some of them in the face or even while they're sleeping. Now, the voice in the video can be heard laughing, and police say that it appears that people were targeted in Midtown and also along Bissonnette, but likely in other locations as well. ABC 13 did talk to a man who was near a bus stop, and we showed him some of the videos and got his take on how he would feel if he were targeted.
I would probably laugh because it's hot. Like I said, it's so hot outside. I'll probably just, be relieved a little bit. But I don't know, man. It just depends. Maybe if you caught me on the wrong day, I'll probably chase the dude down. I don't know.
Well, Casey, the man charged in this, he is facing 2 counts of assault with bodily injury. And according to online records, he did post bond, but it does show that he is still in custody at the Harris County Jail. Charlie Etzity, ABC 13, Eyewitness.
All right, okay. So I guess the question that I would have for the video is, well, we already know policing, they be worried, sometimes they be worried about the wrong thing when policing, right? But like, is the law that damn strict to where like something like that you would actually get locked up for? Like,
Yeah.
I just want to know what y'all thoughts is on the topic, man. It's on the floor, man. Talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick, man.
I go first if nobody want to take it. Cause see, my brother up there got his hands like that. Let me explain something. It's people like him. If you spray him with a water and he got a real gun, your ass in trouble. You can't play with everybody. I'm a scroll scripture. When you're a man, you put childish things away. See, he too old. See, if he wasn't 34, I might try to hear another side of that. But 34 years old, you go spray somebody with a water gun, you get every motherfucking thing that come with it. No disrespect, excuse my language. Real talk. And then you putting it on the homeless. They already out there with nothing. They already on the last leg. And you gonna spray them with a gun. I know it's funny and it's humorous and everybody want to be Drewski, but at some point, come on, man. And I know it's a skit. Now listen, let me tell you something. I can flip it. If he was doing that, get out the car and then say, my bad, get them $20, $30 or buy them some food or give them something because they're part of your skit with your shit going up. You know what I'm saying? If you giving back at that point, I might have grace, but you strictly doing it as a just against the unjust. You know, it's funny as fuck. You know, it'd be funny because people like to see people get done. I don't know why, but that's just humor. That's just us as humans. But at some age, you got to stop because everybody don't play. I see he wasn't doing it to the regular guys that probably would have a gun. He doing it to the ones that's homeless. But some of them cats are even dangerous. They not on the street because all of them homeless. Some of them that kill people and hiding out there. Some of them people really dangerous. So you know what I'm saying? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I don't think that that's a good idea. And in Houston, they got to stop it because if we let him get away with it, then Joe Blow and next blow, now it's out of hand. Now niggas putting piss in the gun. Now nigga putting gasoline in the gun. Now nigga, we don't stop. So you have to kind of stop it and make it look harsh to where nobody else want to do it. I hate it, but that's just the world we living in. You know, we can't have fun like that no more. You know, we used to ride around, throw water balloons at people and have a good time. That ain't the world we live in no more. You should get shot. I'm just saying. You know, I part my slab. I just wanted to start it off.
TV. What you got to say, man?
Only reason I'm laughing is I'm laughing at the dude on the news, like, cause it's hot. He caught him. See, it's hot as hell out here. We had to catch him. So that's why I'm laughing.
Yeah,
I thought that was funny. But but nah, Rich. Hey man, I like the way you put that, man. It's I agree, and I would say this because I think the brother he made a point. He was like, you know, some days it might be cool, but for the most part, man, don't spray me with no water, man. If I'm out of my business, you don't know what I got going on that day. You don't know if I'm going to a job interview. If I'm going somewhere where I got to be presentable. I don't want to be my clothes wet. I could be on my phone, my damage on my phone. So all that stuff come into play. And I realize I understand he doing it as a joke and all this and that. But like Rich say, man, you know, it's a childish thing to be doing at your age. I would expect that from college kids or high school kids, not somebody well into their 30s. You know what I'm saying? And if he is gonna do that, like you say, give him some money. You know, hey man, I'm just doing make some content. I appreciate it. My bad, but here you go for your troubles or whatever. You know, but the penalty of it, you know, like I agree with Rich, man. You know, sometimes you gotta make it stiff so nobody can try themselves. You know, because you really give them just a fine, and that ain't gonna really stop nobody. If the fine is stiff, maybe so, but some jail time you facing, hey man, you know that's assault. That's what it's considered. You can't go just messing with people, man. You know, I know it looks funny. It is funny, but yeah, man, you got to know better. Everything is not always. I don't want to use the word legal, but everything ain't cool. Put it that way. Everything just ain't cool. It can be funny, but it ain't cool. It's another, and I wanted to say this too, man. It's some other prank videos that I've been watching lately, man. This is his brother walking around. Two different people, as a matter of fact. One of them walk around and he catcalling men, older men, and he like flirting with them and pissing them off. You know what I'm saying? To get their reaction. And one of them he talking about, yeah, man, we used to FUCK, and they be like, what? On camera, and it's like, you know, you messing with the wrong person, man. Putting that kind of word out there, man, it can be real bad for you, real bad. You know, so.
Oh no, he walking up to him saying they used to fuck.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's wild. It's wild. He walking up to him like, hey man, yeah, you remember me, man? They be, you know, sometimes you be like, yeah, I guess so. You know, be like, yeah, I used to cut your grass. He be like, and they be like, okay, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, but you remember? He was like, yeah, you remember that time you could pay me, man? We used to FUCK. They be like, what? And he make a scene, you know what I'm saying? And so it's wild.
It's gonna fire anybody up,
bro. Hey, video is wild, bro. But that's what the new generation. That's what they doing for content, man. They willing to go as far as you can imagine before just to go viral. You know what I'm saying? So that's an example right there. You gotta make examples out of people, and that's what's gonna happen. They go too far, and I put my slab in neutral for the moment.
One thing before you go, Quaddy, always remember the law is to protect the people. So that's why the law getting involved, because he's doing something to the public, to the people. That's what true. The law for. The law ain't for what they're using it for. The law is to protect its citizens. And if they're out there at the bus stop, you gotta understand they're gonna do that because they gotta protect the people. because they let people do that to people, you know. So don't think the law not gonna get involved when it's people on people, because that's what they there for, to protect the people. I'm just saying. Now you go for I just throwing that in there as a
I'm gonna take a dive at it, y'all. Rich once said something that resonates to this particular story for me. Uh, Play childish games, get childish results.
Mm-hmm.
You understand where I'm going? First off,
Mm-hmm.
let me stop myself right quick because I just got to give a shout out to it. TB in that hat looking real nice. TB in Enterprises
See,
in the
see.
Man, sure
building. We
appreciate
sitting in
it.
the
Say, good
I
plug,
building.
wonder
good
what
plug.
my
Yeah, good plug, good
Hat
plug.
looking
I
real
like
nice,
that.
TB.
I
Looking real
like that.
nice. But anyway,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
what my
that's
hat.
pretty much it for me, guys. You play childish game, you get childish results, and I'm the one. You play that game and you better not be close to me like TBN said, the guy walking up saying the obscene stuff like that. I'm gonna slap him. I'm gonna slap the mess out of him. And
Shoot at
I'm not trying to threaten anyone. I'm not even an abusive person like that, but it's levels to this, and it's levels to the results of your actions. So you want to play them games? All right, I guess I got to play back. And when I play back, it could be somewhat violent, and especially to a child, or I don't want to say child, but a younger person, if we will. All right, you playing games, so I'm gonna play back, and more than likely, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be looking. You talking about you gonna F me or whatever? Nah, man, we don't do that shit. I don't play like that. So that's on you. So yeah, I'm finna put my slab to the side on it, but yeah, that's my and as far as them being arrested for it, I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's assault. It's assault. Whether you like it or not, it's assault. So he deserves every bit of what he's gonna get for it. But yeah,
Hey,
I'm on the side.
I'm gonna throw something in there, man, just to keep the conversation going a little bit. Two points. First one is to the point about the assault. People gotta understand you just can't impede somebody's privacy with objects, man. Like even it don't matter what it is, you can bottle up a piece of paper and throw it at somebody. You can't mess with people like that, man. You don't know how people are gonna respond, what they got going on, how to, their reactions. And even though it seems harmless, man, you don't know what the next person going through,
Hmm.
what's going on in their life,
you
and
don't know what they got on them.
you don't know what they got on. You can't dictate how they're gonna respond to you. You know. But this is my second point. I'm gonna throw a little wrench in there. So I understand how disrespectful people can be, right? And
Okay.
I get all that because I made a point. I hope none of these youngins, put me in a prank in a situation because I don't want to act out of character and go viral for it, But I
Hmm.
like to think of myself as composed and I can just walk away. But hey, man, when you're in the heat of the moment or something, depending on what's going on, you might think that you can get away with it, or you like, hey man, you're not gonna do this to me, or whatever have you. So my question to y'all is, would y'all really be willing to put your hands on somebody for saying something to you crazy? Just honestly. Because I know we saying I'm slapping, but would you really slap them though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it depends on
Now,
it's a
hold on, Rich.
situation. It's a
This why this
situation. Go ahead.
well, I'm just hold on. This is why I'm saying that because even so, the situation with the water gun, I think that somebody would be justified to want to put hands on you for sure because they spray in your eye, mess your eyes up, whatever. But if somebody's saying something to you that's just wild and crazy, um, out of all the men that he didn't approach, none of them actually put their hands on him. And even like serious brothers, like, man, it's always a whole bunch of warnings is the point that I make. Hey, man, you need to back up. Hey, go on about your business. And everybody, they go walking away. He get to follow on them. So I can understand that part. But I would like to imagine if all those brothers were to hear, hey, what would you do if this happened? They would probably all say, man, I'm going to slap him. But none of them have, though.
I'm gonna give you a little insight.
Okay.
It's either in you or not. Okay.
Mm.
Let me tell you what I mean. I'm gonna slap a motherfucker for nothing. So I know if you say something to me, I feel I'm right in doing it because I have
Mm.
done it and I do that. That's not outside of my character. Anybody know? I'm quick. That's just me because I had been institutionalized. So that's the only reason. If I hadn't been institutional to that, I probably would. It wouldn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucked up with that institution mind. Say what, huh? You know what I'm saying? I catch shit and that I shouldn't let go. But I'm getting better now. If my children there, you getting a pass. Real talk. And who I am now, it depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I swear. You could talk crazy, man. I tell you, I love you, brother, man. Go on. That ain't for us. I do that. Now, let me explain something. If you white, Mexican, Chinese, you're not getting that pass. I wouldn't give a fuck if we at church. If the police right there on your ass, I'm going. That's just me. But if you black, I'm gonna be like, say, bro, I love you, man. That ain't for us, man. That ain't for. I'm gonna try to walk that down. I swear I will. I swear, I promise. That's me now. I'm a hoe now.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if there's any other race, let me correct that. I ain't doing no fucking walking. No, what? I'm on that. And that's just for real. But now, if you black, I'm gonna try to walk it down because I think it ain't worth us losing our life or getting into it. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that's where it's gonna go. I'm gonna go farther. If you go far, I'm gonna try to go farther, and I know
Mm-hmm.
that. So I don't even want to. I don't even want to challenge myself like that. So I would be the bigger and say, "Hey, you right. I'm an older guy. I might don't even have it like I thought I used to. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to regress. But like you said, everybody said they would do that. But when you caught off guard, you don't know what you'll do. You know what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say? Because
That's what scares me, Rich.
Cause
some
it's the
guys that
reaction
probably
they
wouldn't hit, some people that wouldn't hit probably a hit, and you'll be like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? And the nigga you think a hit will be like, man, what? Get the fuck on, man. That bullshit. Because you'll be surprised. A lot of tough niggas you could say stuff to, and if they know they'll fight, they'll be like, man, I know that bullshit. Because they know what they'll
Right.
do. The
hmm
ones
Yep.
who don't know, they'll try to scam off. But if you know what you're gonna do, hey man, okay. See that okay mean a lot. Okay.
Mm.
Come on, all right. And you're gonna walk. And if I'm walking this way and you follow me, I'm walking you into a trap so I can get my row out. I'm just getting out the cameras, and so you know you got to know where your mind at. But like you say,
Yep.
that's a on the spot decision. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm
And
telling you.
then you said, you said too, it all depends on who you walking to and at the time you walking to them. You don't know what people got going on in their life.
Yep.
Everybody ain't
Yep.
always in
Yep.
position to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you come to somebody, they having a fucked up day. Say you walk up to a man, that man just broke up with his woman or something. Man, that man fucked up, man. You don't know what their reaction to be. Some people even take it further nowadays and do more than just hit you. It all depends on who you going to and what time you going to them. It's a situational thing. So you can't say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," because there's somebody might catch you doing it on the day. Everything cool, you chilling, everything just going. Hey man, go on about your business, big dog. That ain't for us. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Or you might walk up
Hey,
on a nigga where some shit didn't happen and he haul off and knock out 32 out your mouth. You never know.
I gotta correct myself. One video I did watch. It's his other dude. He be in Houston too. He be in he be in Houston. HEB and Walmart. I be recognizing the locations he be at, right? And he do things like he'll be walking by and he'll say something like, "Watch out, jackass." Just be talking bad to him, right? And they be like, "What?" And then one dude, man, tried to stab him. He swung at him, pulled his knife out, tried to stab him. Throwing a basket at him. He got real serious in that stove. So everybody, I get it, That was the only one that I seen looked like he was ready to go right there on the spot.
I see several of these kind of videos. I see videos when dudes will walk up on YNs and they pull a pistol on them.
Yeah, I
Hey
seen
man,
them.
go on about your business, bro.
What
Yep.
about the stud? That dude walk up trying to hug on them studs like they girls, and them studs get on his ass. Y'all ain't never seen that dude call himself the stud
Nah.
lover. Man, he'll see them studs sitting there. He be, "What's up, beautiful?" And he'll and like peach at their face and shit. Man, them studs beat the fuck. They may be trying to kill that
I'm
nigga.
honest. I think I have seen one of them videos before. I didn't know he'd
Yeah,
be
he
doing that on the regular.
man, he caught stud love. Oh,
That's
he
crazy.
caught stud, and then he do what you was saying. He'll go on the phone and be walking down the aisle, and you right there, man, fuck you, and you'll turn around and be like,
Yeah.
what? And he be like, I'm on the
Mm-hmm.
phone. I'm on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen him.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
That's him. So, they just doing shit, man. It make it so
Nah,
hard to even want to go outside, man. You
I
know, it make
see.
you want to just order everything online and just sit in your house and be like, I'm good. I
Yeah.
swear.
They get more extreme to go viral, man. They willing to go as
Yes.
far as you can imagine just to go viral, man. And that's the scary part because those of us in the older generation, man, you know, we didn't come up like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We don't
We
play
didn't
them
come up like
days.
that.
Them rain days.
No.
Man, y'all see now, y'all be seeing the one with the nigga walk up on a girl and grab the girl hand and her nigga right. Like
Yeah.
niggas will beat your
Hey
ass
man.
about they gals, bro. Like
Yeah.
you, man, you
Yeah.
niggas play too much, man. Stop playing, bro.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, I learned two things a long time ago. If you want to get into it with a nigga and you want to die, mess with his money and his woman. That's it.
Hmm.
That's all. I'm talking death. You damn near can get away with a nigga money. He'll forgive you if he don't see you no more. But if you mess with his woman, he'll hold that to the day you die. I swear.
Yeah.
I swear. What?
Hmm.
Ain't nothing like that. Look, man. Anybody else got something to add to the topic? We're gonna keep this show rolling tonight, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I know T Ben got two good ones coming up.
Yeah.
So you know, hey, we're gonna be talking and turning. Man, that was a good one, Yogi. I like that.
That
I
was a
like
good
that.
one.
Come on with it. Come on, Yogi.
Already. But hey, man, can I just do something one time for the one time? I don't mean to
Do
disturb
it.
your hosting. You're doing an
Yeah.
excellent job, brother.
Hey
But
man, I'm here. I'm
I'm gonna
here.
hit y'all
I'm,
with
I'm
this.
focused. I'm focused. I
Yes,
couldn't have
what
said
you
it no better
rapping it.
myself. I
Yes,
couldn't have said it
sir.
no. Yes. Listen, we finna get ready and move on to the lifestyle portion of the show where we discuss basically men topics and things we do. And that's my boy T Ben segment of the show. So we're gonna pass it over to T Ben. Quality. You're gonna put being quiet over there tonight. You're gonna start talking.
Yeah, man,
Shit.
I'm here. I'm ready. I'm rocking. I'm ready.
Okay, okay. T Ben, I'm sorry, but I had to wake him up over there. He's been
Now
working. You know,
he
old
over
man, he
that
ain't got his
laptop.
coffee. Yeah. There you go. Come on, T Ben.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Welcome to the lifestyle segment as brother OG Rich laid out, man. Well, we take a I can't even say we take a turn, man, because the first topic was extremely, I think it was very, very good, man. It was a critical conversation to have because that's what happened in the day. Um, so I got two videos. I run across these things throughout the week. I save them. I said we're gonna watch. We're gonna talk about this one. But the first one, man, we're gonna run with this one here. I know what you want to talk about, Rich. I think we're gonna say that for second. We're gonna say that for the next one. We're gonna start off with this one. I believe that I think I know what you're talking about, but let's go with this one.
I'm asking you now to be upfront with me to see if you done got the cell phone. Have you been in our room and got that cell phone?
No, sir.
You positive?
Yes, sir.
So you know if I'm asking you something, I already know the answer to it.
Yes, sir. But I don't have my phone.
You don't have your phone.
No, sir. I don't know where you put it or anything.
You don't know where I put it at.
No, sir.
Okay. So the point of it is, when I looked at my cell phone, I pinged the cell phone just a few minutes ago. You know where that cell phone says at? Right here. On the back side of the house.
I don't got it.
So you mean to tell me the cell phone is out here somewhere? It's saying it's out here. So apparently somebody took it and put it out here?
Well, Jillian probably got it. She out here.
Where she went to? Because I don't see it.
She probably.
Where did she go to?
She went around the house.
Okay. So you saying she got it?
Yes, sir.
You ain't got it on you?
No, sir.
Put the ball down. You ain't got the cell phone on you. Well, what you holding your arm like that for? Why are you holding your arm like that? And I'm asking you nicely. Y'all said I was too hard on you, so I'm talking to you nicely. Do you have a cell phone?
No, sir.
Let me see. Hold your hands up. You ain't got the cell phone. All right. So what's that in your pocket, Keon? What's in your pocket? Where did this come from?
Yes.
Where did this come from?
I didn't grab it.
from?
I don't know.
You sit up and you lied to me. You lied to me. Where did this phone come from? Why did you lie to me? Huh? Why did you lie to me? And you wonder why y'all can't get nothing. This is the very reason why. If you can't be trusted, Keon, how the hell you gonna learn anything? And y'all talking to her acting like I'm too hard on y'all. You turning into a freaking liar is not gonna help you with anything. You gotta learn this. How do you expect to learn when you're going back behind somebody's back doing something that you ain't got no business doing? How are you gonna learn? Get in the house, man.
All right, fellas. Ran across that one. I wanted to discuss it, man. What y'all think about what y'all seen? What's y'all thoughts on that? Floor's open.
Quality, please go.
All right, I will. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna first of all remember, take us back for a second and remember how we addressed the last video for it being on camera. So that's first and foremost. It's always gonna be an issue that it's on camera, but I see nothing wrong with what this father did. This is a father that's teaching a young man how to be a young man, and I'm not gonna lie. A lot of his tactics that he used, that's some of the things that I do with my son. It's definitely, if I'm asking you a question, more than likely I already know the answer to the question. So lying to me is almost a cardinal sin, to the point where you will take me over the top. I'm not, like I said, an abusive person, so I'm probably not going to be abusive with it. And I don't think that father was abusive at all. I don't think it was nothing that he did what was wrong. I saw nothing that he did that indicated that he was out of line or anything like that. It's just a grown man raising a young man. And for a young man, there are lessons to be learned here. If you did it, be a man. And that's what like I say, I teach this to my son. Be a man. Tell me you did it. Now I can I can handle that you did it if you did it. I can handle it. No matter what it is, I can handle it. But to lie to me and tell me that you didn't do it, and then I found out that you did, that's a different story now. And at that moment now, I'm not addressing what you did. I'm addressing you not telling me the truth. How can I protect you as your father if I can't even tell whether you telling me the truth or not? If I don't know if you're telling me the truth, how can I protect you? So let's get that first and foremost. You have to be able to tell me the truth. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care what it is. Just tell me the truth. And at that point now, we can address what needs to be done from that point. So in my opinion, I don't think that this father did anything wrong. If it was caught on camera like it was, like I say, I know for me personally, I'm not going to push it on camera or something like that. I ain't gonna do much of that. I know me. It would have probably been more private for me. But on the same token, I don't have a problem with what I just saw right there. That's my slab, though. I'm on the curve. On the curve for
Okay.
now.
Come on, Big
What you got,
Yogi.
big
Come
young?
on.
What you got?
Hello world, how y'all doing? So I agree, the camera thing, but we live in a world that's just what niggas do. Fuck it, it is what it is. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about the time when I came up. Let me my lie to my mama. I ain't getting yanked up, nigga. Mama gonna two-piece me in the mouth, pop real quick. Fucked up, but it's the generation we came up in, man. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, because y'all put it on camera, it can't be handled that way, because you sending that kind of stuff out to the masses. Now you got people at your front door knocking it. It ain't supposed to be there. Motherfuckers telling you how to raise your child, but that's neither here nor there. The lying thing to me it falls under the trust category. If you lie to me, I can't trust nothing that you say. And then if I'm asking you,
Excuse
I
me.
just want to see if you're gonna keep
Bless
it real and tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? If I know you did and you lie to me, that's gonna make anything you say from then on out. Like, trust is easy to lose but hard to regain, man. Once somebody lose trust in you, man, you can't get that back, man. And that man, we're doing nothing but teaching his son that in so many ways and words. once again, the camera shit, man, of course we ain't gonna see the point in the camera shit. We older, right? But that's just the generation we in. They just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta show everything, you know what I'm saying? Some things need to be left, you know what I'm saying, in private. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, me coming up, man, lying to my mama, man, we not getting yanked up, man. I'm not finna. My mama didn't play, man. My mama didn't play. She finna steal off on you. For
Here we
real.
go. Listen.
Go ahead, Rich.
Listen, man. Listen. Be it me tells anybody how to raise their son or their child. The thing that I saw him doing, he was teaching. Because the worst thing for a parent is for your child to take from you. Now listen, they gonna lie and stuff like that, but don't take. Meaning don't go in my room and take nothing and lie about it. See, now you're a thief. Now it's a different lie. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a different than saying I'm gonna be home at 10 and you come at 11. You know, that's a different type of lie. Then you went in the room and got something, and I asked you, had you been in my room? You know, me, I had a rule. You only lie to me if your life in danger or you scared. You not scared of me, and you know I ain't finna do nothing to do. So it's no reason to lie to me. I ain't finna beat you. I ain't finna do nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's the way I was. I was straight up. You can tell me whatever it is. And they do. And I don't want to know half of it either, but they tell me. And they hit me with my own rule. You said you wasn't going, and I don't. So I rather don't lie to me about that, man. You know, I don't think it was his father's phone. It was his phone. He said, you got your phone out of my room. Because he must have been on punishment. See, at the end of the day, when he's sitting down, you don't want this phone but to do nothing but get on here and probably get on Facebook and talk to some girls. But you got to understand you've done something wrong and you can't get it right now. So this is a lesson, man. I don't want your damn phone. You don't think I want you on the phone? Kids don't get that. It's a discipline. I think if he'd have sat down and say, Dad, I know I messed up. I know you got the phone, but you know, think I might can get it a couple hours a day, or you know what I'm saying? Learn to negotiate instead of steal. That's what we need, better communication skills to where we can go talk to our parents. You ain't got to be scared of your parent. Go scared. I used to be scared to talk to my parents sometimes till I got to the point where I wasn't scared. And that was the point when I felt I could take care of myself because I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I'm just saying I could actually say what the hell I fucking really wanted to say without cursing or nothing. But as a child, I gave my children the option to do that. Not disrespect me, but you can say what you want to say because that's your right. I don't want to muffle your voice. So, like I'm saying, the youngsters, they don't know how to communicate with their parents. We're not the enemy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be easy to negotiate than the judge and the DA. So why you don't come and negotiate? I know I fucked up. You got the phone pop. I messed up. Any kind of way I can get it back. Any way I can earn it. I can cut the yard or something, clean the house. Any way I can work this off, I get my phone back.
That's a different type of respect right there. That you.
But I'm just saying, that's communication. That's what and guess what? You have to teach that. You have to teach that. That's because I wasn't taught that. They took my shit, shut up, go in the room, and then you better not ask about it. If you ask about it, I'm beat the fuck out your ass. And that's just what it was.
Keep it longer.
You want to keep it longer? Yeah. All that. You're going to forget you had the motherfucker by the time you did it back from them.
Yep.
That's going to be out of style. You need something else. So shit, I'm just saying. So it's just really, you know, and I applaud the father. And guess what? We've been saying stuff about the camera and the men. The men ain't recording themselves. It's really the mamas. The mamas holding the goddamn camera. Them niggas ain't recording. They fathering. Now, one, of course, y'all saw put his hands and did a little extra. You know, that's extra. You know, but this one, I feel he really was talking to his son. That's why he's like, why you got your arms like that, man? You know, you what's up? You tense? And he telling him, and you can see he talking out of love because he like, I didn't give you every chance, nigga. I know you got, and you know how many times he asked his son to tell him, do you have a phone before he done that? And that was hard for him to do that. Man, put your hands up. You know how hard that was for him?
It's extremely hard. It's extremely hard.
And then when he hit the pocket, and there go the goddamn phone. And I look you in your eye and say, "This is not the phone," and you say, I didn't pick it up." Well, you a goddamn badass magician then. We need to go on the corner and make some money. If you doing
We
this,
need to
you
make some money.
Houdini. Nigga, since you Houdini, we finna go over here and make us some money. Because you
Go
doing
Vegas.
magic. What? You see what I'm trying to say? What? I'm just saying, that's these new wave niggas that feel they gotta lie. Save your life. Save your life for the white folks, for the streets. Don't give that to your parents. They don't deserve that. Even if they can't handle the truth, give it to them. This is what you raised. This is what I am. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's all. I think, and that's me. I'm a target. I think he just should have asked his dad for that phone without doing all that shit. Even if you'd have said no, you'd have felt better asking.
I'm gonna say
I'm
this
just
too,
saying.
Rich. And I don't mean I don't want to put any type of anything out there for nothing, but you know, it's two of us on this panel that have sons, and
Okay.
Rich, I 100% agree with you. That father didn't want to do that. He did everything
Nah.
in his power. He asked the
Yeah.
boy
Yeah.
100 times,
Yeah.
just tell
Yeah.
me the truth.
Because
Did
you
you
want to know
really
you
have the
raised a
phone?
good boy,
Yeah,
an honest son.
yeah, he didn't have no ill intents with that. So
Oh,
and even the putting his hands on him, you guys got to understand it's different from boys to girls. It's different.
yes.
You know,
Yes.
naturally, yeah, you're right. I probably wouldn't have put my hand on a young lady or something like that. But my son, see, you can't discipline the boys the same way that you discipline the girls because the boys have a level of tolerance, if you will. I used to be able to just say stuff to a young lady and she would cry just because I said it. But now my son, I can say tons and tons of things, and that fool will be sitting there looking at me like, and so it's a different level of discipline when it comes to things of that nature. And as him doing that for his son, I completely understand. And once again, Rich, he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do
Nah.
none of those things at all. But sometimes I got to
What
get your attention, young man. I got to
when
get your attention.
he did that after he got that phone out of his pocket and he lied to him in his
Yeah,
face. He was
yeah.
disgusted.
He was disgusted.
As a man, you want to feel, as a parent, you want to feel you raising a decent, respectable child. When you get caught, my nigga, just say,
Just
I
you
got
got
caught.
caught. Okay,
God
come on.
damn,
Yeah.
you wrote that line all the way out and then gonna lie in my face?
And then
Come
when I
on,
catch you with the
man.
damn phone, you still
You
lying?
said it. That's what
Come
I'm
on,
saying. You
man.
lying in my face. Now what I'm supposed to do? Now we at guess what we at, fellas? We passed line. You don't respect me. You
Exactly.
ain't got no respect for me. Now get what? You got to get out my high. You finna have to move around quicker, nigga, because you don't respect me because you went in my room and then you lied to me. I ain't gonna do nothing to you because you're my child. But you need to kind of find somewhere to move around to because I see we having a misunderstanding in communication. And that's all that is. I'm just being honest. Because at that point, lying in your father's face and your parents' face, you had no respect. You know, you let nigga break down. Man, I'm sorry, Dad. That's my, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You just gonna hold to it. I don't know how I got my pocket. You a magician now, my nigga. Okay, okay.
With a straight ass
What?
face.
What?
With a straight ass face. Just say what
What?
you like.
I'm
What?
dying to know though, T Ben. What's your thoughts
Come on,
on it,
T
Yeah, I
man?
man.
think.
I got to know. What you thinking, T
Yeah.
Ben?
Now, I think his pop was trying to show some accountability, man, because he already knew the answer to what was going on. If
Exactly.
you gonna come clean or not, and he still ain't come clean. As
I'm
far
gonna
as
come
putting his
back and
hand
come in
on him,
right quick.
just wait till Rich get back, man, so we can hear the full conversation. But yeah, I think he was trying to teach some accountability. I'm always wondering what's the lesson, right? What is he trying to learn? What is he trying to teach him? And and to be honest, I'm asking you. I know what the answer is. Be honest, be honest. Now listen to what he's saying. He like, that I don't know if he said your mother say or y'all say that I'm too hard on y'all. And
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I could tell he was practicing a lot of restraint. Like, look, man, I'm asking you nicely. Man, come on, quiet away. And he done dipped out.
Yeah, he coming back.
He probably couldn't hear nobody.
He
Yeah.
couldn't hear you. He coming back.
Yeah, yeah,
And
me
he go,
too. Man,
yeah, hey, listen,
let's put
man.
him
He
out. There you
dipped out.
go.
That
Can you
ain't
hear? You hear everybody? Yeah,
Yeah,
squad.
I couldn't hear at first. That's why I had to
Yeah,
come
we
out and come
figured
yeah,
back
so.
in.
We figured so.
yeah,
I think Yoga should be next.
Okay.
yeah.
But there you go. But But Yogi, can you hear everybody? There you go. Yogi, can you hear us?
He on
All right,
pause. I
bet.
can't hear him. Go get him.
So yeah, I could tell he was trying to hold some
I
restraint
can't hear
because
T
he was
Bean.
like,
I'm coming back.
God, oh man, what's going on,
I'm
man?
telling you,
That what
once
happen
it
when we do it
starts,
on the phone, man.
that
We on phones,
roller coaster
man.
ride from there. I can't
One
hear twice.
mishap will make everybody go have to go and do it.
I'm on the phone.
You know, you on don't Android.
Oh, okay. Maybe hey, you might be
You
Yeah,
right.
see what I'm
You might
saying? You
be
see what I'm
right.
saying? Android.
You might be right. So I'm gonna keep it going, but
I don't hear T Bean at all.
well, that's ridiculous, man.
I don't hear you at all.
Well, that's ridiculous,
I'm
man.
gonna come out, come back in. I
I
can't hear
can
you
still
though.
hear
Well,
you though, so I think I'm in a good place right now.
How about
well,
me?
that's
Am I in a
crazy.
good place? Can y'all
I
hear
can
me?
hear
Yeah,
you. I
yeah.
can hear you.
I can hear you, T Ben. What's up? How you doing, brother?
Can you hear me, brother?
Can't hear T Ben.
I'm back. I'm back.
Hey,
I
hey, man.
hear.
I'm gonna just gonna keep talking, man. I think he can hear
Yeah,
me,
Oh man, this
but
shit.
I can hear you, T Ben.
I can hear you.
I'm gonna keep going, man. So I think that he was showing restraint, and I could tell that he was like trying to be kind of a little soft. So like, look, man, I'm asking you again. And so I don't, as far as the recording part is, I'm 50-50 with it because on one end, I don't think things like that should ever like be for the world to see. I believe families need to handle that thing in house. But on the other hand, it does show us an example of like disciplining the children and the youth. As far as him putting his hands on them, hey man, I don't know, I don't have a son, but growing up, my father's military, so I was scared of my old man until I got about 15, 16 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I remember one day, I remember some previous weeks, and I was just playing around and putting my hands up like I wanted to fight, just kind of joking. And I remember one time, man, my old man came around the corner. Well, I wasn't in no trouble enough. He just hit me in my chest, boom. And I was like, went back. And I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that no more. I already knew, like, okay, he knew what I was doing. I was kind of smelling myself. And he did that to let him know I'm still dominant around here. You're not going to be putting your hands up against me, even if I'm just joking, but I recognized what he was doing, you know, a little while later. I'm like, damn, okay, that's why he did that. So I think that his pops put his hands on him, let him know, like, hey, I'm the enforcer here. I'm asking you. I asked you a few times. I asked you. I gave you opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. You didn't want to come clean. I'm still enforcing the law around here. So I think that was the purpose of him because he didn't like hit him. He just snatched him up a little bit.
You
You know what I'm
snatched him
saying?
up a little bit.
He snatched him up. So, but nah, man, it's one of them things where somewhere down the line, like Rich said, he don't feel like he don't respect him. So he had to kind of show him, like, look, man, um, you can tell he didn't want to do it, you know,
No,
in the house, I ain't want to do it, but I'm letting you know, I still lay the law down, and I gave you opportunities to come clean and to take some accountability. You stole from me, really. It's your phone, but it was in my room. You stole it. I can track it. I'm asked you several times. Then not only that, you try to blame it on somebody else. It's a whole lot that went on in that little scene. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
yeah,
saying?
was. It was.
He tried to
And,
blame it on his sister or something. Like, come
yeah, he
on,
did.
man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
And
did.
so
Yeah, he
you'll
did.
know though, T Ben, that's exactly the reason why he put his hands on him.
Mm,
Sometimes you have to understand, for like I say, and that's what I meant by raising boys. They smell themselves, and they think that
yeah.
they start to think that I'm big, I'm taller than my dad, I'm whatever. So sometimes you got to put your hands on them to let them know, hey man, I'm
Yeah.
still the man around here.
It's still
Contrary
my
to what you
program.
may think,
Let me.
what you
So
think
let
you
me.
is, or what you think you gonna be, I'm gonna always be the man around here. So yeah,
What
that's
about
exactly I feel like why he put his hands on him like that.
what if he would have tried a route of maybe some um physical, like working out? Like, you gotta give me. You gotta lift these weights, or you gotta move some stuff around the yard, or go sit on the wall, or give me some burpees, or whatever. What do you think about that form of punishment
Hey,
versus putting the hand on? What do you think
I
that's
got a
effective?
I got a good form of physical punishment. Throwing that nigga them boxing gloves. Come on, nigga. You
See,
think you dead? Come on.
I like T Benz better though, as far as like I'm not trying to box my son. I ain't trying to do all that. So
Man, put some
my
boxing gloves.
thing, I know and to each his own. I'm not saying you right or I'm wrong or whatever. I'm just saying that's not what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to box my son, but I do definitely love the thought of TBN, when you say some burpees or lifting or doing this, yeah, I'm all for any type of punishment that gets that young man on the right track. Because my thought is I don't want him in jail. So if I don't want him in jail, then let me do whatever I can to keep him out of there. Now, if it comes down to boxing him with some boxing gloves, I'm like I tell you, I mean, it's just not my preference of style of how I would want to do something. But you know,
So I got a question. I got a question to piggyback on T-Ben question. What if you got
Yes,
a
sir.
son that do that shit already? They really ain't no punishment to him.
I think it's always punishment, Yogi. Your coach, when you get look, all right, check it out. You play sports. When you do something wrong on the football field, the basketball field, is run them laps or is do some bear crawls. After a while, it's starting to hurt, and you know it's punishment. And when the coach they get on the line, and everybody be like, God, no, everybody had the same reaction.
Understood.
Even you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I think now I think if you haven't been doing that, it's you can't do it once he turn 15. You know, the teenager, you can't just say give me some push-ups because it's gonna be a lot tougher to get it out of them. And so I think you got to start them younger to where getting used to like, hey, this your punishment. You gonna have to do this, you have to do that, or like Rich say, or I think it might be quality. Hey, you got to work this off. You know what I'm saying? Cut the yard or clean the house up, get out, get on top of that roof, or do
Yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
do something that shows like I gotta work this off to get back in good graces. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like just like when they go to prison, they on a chain gang, they do work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a punishment. So,
yeah,
you know, that's my
yes,
slam though.
yes, yes.
Anybody else on that one before we go to the next one?
Right quick, man. I always know, man, that it's not good to lie to your parents. If you don't get nothing else from us, man, don't lie to your parents. You
don't
gotta
lie to
tell the
your
truth.
parents, man.
You gotta tell the truth to somebody.
Yeah, you
Why
gotta tell the
not
truth to
them?
somebody. Yeah,
Go on, do it, man. So, man, young man, your father is gonna be the only man that want to see you do better than him or anybody else in this world because you are his namesake. Even the daughters. Your father is going to be one of the only men that love you unconditionally for the rest of your life, through in, and want the best for you. So I'm gonna tell you, once you lose your parents, hey, I'm just saying, you buck now and cry later. You know what I'm saying? Rejoice. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing I wanted to do was disappoint my old man, where he look at me as
yeah,
I fucked up. I didn't want that.
yeah.
I didn't want to look at him in the eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? First time I got in trouble and them people came to see me, man, I told my dad and my grand, don't ever come see me no more. When I saw them and they saw me behind that, they didn't have to tell me. The disappointment was like overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? To where I was like, fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was like, God
Deep.
damn, I can't do this no more. It was like they, you know what I'm saying? Not that they was worried about me. They was not definitely worried about me. It was just like, you better than that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So to disappoint your parents is a terrible thing. You know what I'm saying? You know. But the
That's
bounce
worse.
Hey,
back,
And
hey,
that's
the
worse than
bounce,
getting
hey,
punished.
the bounce back is better though. You know, me and my we ain't never had a bad relationship. We got the best goddamn relationship in the world, me and my old man. Let
hey,
my
Rich,
me and my kid.
if you don't mind, disclosing how long you had to sit down for.
Um, first one 3, second one 2, and then another 2.
Yeah, man. You
Yeah,
know, it's not that I like the fact, but I appreciate you saying how, man, they say you better than that because you see nowadays, a lot of the times it's almost glorified to where the conversation, whenever it's come up, are you want survival in the yard, as if that's a level or a rites of passage. You know what I'm saying? And
that, that shit
I got
ain't
a
good.
partner. I got a partner that talks about, when he had to sit down, how he always saying how he was a loser for it, and
Yep,
I think if the understanding was that, hey man, that's not cool. You shouldn't because if you think about it, man, you a slave. That's literally what you are. You that make you a slave. You know what I'm saying? You don't have your freedom. They had their way with you. As far as the prison system is concerned. So I just appreciate you acknowledging, that you better than that as a perspective of getting in that situation, man. But that's all I wanted to say on that.
appreciate it, appreciate it. That ain't nothing to glorify, fellas. That ain't nothing to hold no stripes. That don't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just acknowledge I'm the biggest loser. You understand? That's it. That's it. That's all. You know, it don't make you tough. I'm telling you. 85% niggas in that scary and glad. I'm just telling you. That's so,
Mm.
you know, that shit out the window. You know. But anyway, moving on. We can keep it rolling. What's the next one, T
All
Van?
right. Let's go and roll the next one, man. So this one I think you want to see, Rich. Let me go and roll it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Why your voice cracking, my nigga? Come on, bro. Yeah, walk the fuck back, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. You got me bent, bitch. What? Bro, I'm on, bro. Do you really say that shit, bro? I'm on, bro. Everybody saying that shit, my nigga. Bro, they lying shit, bro. Stop lying, my nigga. You the one lying, bro. I'm on, bro. Stop fronting, my nigga. You know you said that shit, bro. I'm on. Bro, say it too, bro. We're right here, bro. Everybody's watching, my nigga. What's up, bro? You ain't telling me shit. Bro, I'm on, nigga. Bro, you a whole ass bitch, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, if we're gonna take it.
Ooh, he said cut straight up. Yeah. Bro, why you shaking, bro? So you say that shit or what's up, bro? You say that shit, bro? You say that shit or what? I'm telling you, bro.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
so man,
I'm
what y'all
sorry.
what y'all think? What y'all think, man?
Listen,
Rich, go ahead and go first, man. I know you want to go first.
listen, man. Listen. I know y'all. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna say this. The teacher did some jobs ain't for everybody. He didn't read the job description. I'm being honest. The teacher did. He did wrong. He did fucking wrong. He didn't read the job description. You understand? I feel him. He was so tired of that little boy hollering my nigga. Listen, now I'm not on his side. He did fucking wrong. He did fucking wrong. And the parents of that little boy, if they come up there after seeing that and saying something, he wrong for that. But I don't know, man. Listen, T-Van, T-Van,
What's up, Rich?
he wrong, man. You know why? You walk out the classroom, let him follow you out in the hall, and you get other adults around to try to control the situation. That's the right thing to do. You don't stand there and play with no child, man, where he could keep calling you my nigga. The first my nigga, that's over with. I'm out the door. I'm gonna get principal and everybody who can handle this, but I won't lose my job. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gotta prove to a classroom of kids that I'm tough. I'm authority. So what I'm gonna do is hit the button and let them truant officers come rough your ass up. You understand? I'm gonna come let the people that pose to touch the kids touch the kids. I'm walking up out of there. I don't make enough. That's assault. That little boy didn't hit him first. I clearly saw you. You hit that little boy first. You dead wrong right there. I don't give a fuck what he said or how he said it. You touched that little boy. Real motherfucking talk. Now you got to have enough restraint. God damn. With kids, you know what you up against. That ain't your. Listen, walk out that classroom and go get the proper channels and get that little boy put up out of there and put his second out and took care of. That's all you had to do. What you trying to look?
But
Who we trying to be? We fucked up, dog. I'm
but
telling you, we
I
fucked up, man.
mean, what kind of authority did that young man have in his voice to make him snap like that? That little nigga voice was squeaky. Like, you ain't even got no bass in your voice. Your nuts ain't even dry. Man, how do you let a kid? I'm sitting up here waiting on the kid to swing on him. Like, man, I hope
He
this kid hit
did.
this man first.
Yes, I
I'm
just
waiting.
knew that
I
it
hope
was
this
gonna
kid
happen.
hit this man first, bro.
I just knew that was gonna happen, and it didn't. I didn't know what to say. I'm at a loss of words. That's why I said we fucked up, man. God damn.
And then his first swing got him up off of him. This nigga walked him down.
Yes, he was the aggressor at that point. He was the aggressor at the slap, but when you walked him down, what? Now listen,
Man,
let's. The harsh reality is 9 out of 10. That dude that slapped that kid got a wife and child at home. What he
You
gonna
think
tell him?
so?
Shit, yeah, shit, yeah.
who the teacher?
Yes, I
Yeah,
believe he's doing
I
the
don't
right
think.
thing.
Uh,
I
uh,
think I think he was there for the right thing. He'll teach. You can look at it. He just like you say, you never know what he was going through that day. He was not going for it that day. And that ain't the place or time for that shit at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta call wrong wrong. It ain't no right or wrong. When you wrong, man. You did the wrong move. As a man, as an adult, as everything. You didn't even try to talk to dude that say, we don't use those kind of language. That ain't cool. If you want to talk to me, we can step outside and talk. If not, sit down and let me finish teaching my class. If not, I'm gonna go get the authority and the principals who will
that
take you out of here. So it's your choice, mister.
is
What do you want to do? Take your time. I ain't rushing you. Think about it. You coming out, staying in, or what? And then if he
it's not
says,
even.
"Stay, my nigga," you made your choice. I'm going to get the people.
But it's not even going to get the people. Rich high schools nowadays got these. Hey man, I need some assistants in room number.
That see,
Like, like
and they coming. They
come on,
coming.
man, come
They
on.
coming like the jump out boys.
Yeah, whatever happened to that teacher in this situation, it's warranted. Cause
Yeah,
you swung on, you walked that little boy down, man, and then you could tell
fucking die.
the little boy couldn't even do shit. Like the teacher got
No.
on him for real, and then when he was hitting him in the back of the head, it looked like he had something in his hand.
Yes.
Like, hey nigga, you ain't got no defense on this side from that,
Who?
brother.
Man, that man locked up right now.
Yeah,
That they,
whatever
he got a
happened to
spin
you
number.
happened.
Quality. What you say, baby?
All right, so I'm glad I get a little turn to hop in on this one here. But man, let's I hate when we do things like this as far as us as a podcasting team. We make assumptions of certain things. And that video, I've seen it eons ago. So it's a pretty fairly older video. It's not anything that's more recent. But and Yogi, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I'm not sending no shot at you or nothing like that. But and I do believe that you are 1,000% correct. They are in walkie talkies in these rooms. But the problem is we are assuming that, and we're assuming that because we're not the teacher that's in the room, so we can't assess that these things were there or this was there or that and all that. There, we can't just assume that. We have to have actual facts in order to make that type of call to say that he could have just did this. First and foremost, the guy is completely wrong. He completely wrong. And I'll tell any adult this: when dealing with a matter with a child, you are the adult for a reason. So you have to handle yourself as an adult. I was recently in a situation to where I'm dealing with maybe not necessarily a child, but someone that's pretty much older. Yet you know how these young mind people think, so they can put you in a position to where you have to do certain things and you may not want to. So the best thing to do is to don't put yourself in a position to where you're placed in there when you have to do these things. And even when you question certain things like if the child say, well, hey, I wouldn't did that, or I wouldn't have never did that. Well, that's the child telling you that. And then one minute the child will say they'll never do it, and then they will do it. We don't know. But the best part about it is, as the adult, you have the control by not putting yourself in that position. Um, I'm finna take y'all down a little lane of mine right quick, but I'm gonna make it brief. I was doing a basketball game here at in the Fort Bend area. I was doing a basketball game, and I had my daughter and wife there with me, and they were actually like this was a big playoff game. So this area that came to watch the game, they wasn't used to being in our stadium, and there were rules and regulations that we have to follow. And they got to the point where they started to bum rush the stadium. They felt like they didn't have to listen to us. We were at full capacity of people that could be in the stadium. Some of these people didn't have tickets, and they thought they were going to bull rush us. One of the kids, he probably about 6'5", thought that he was going to run through me. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that's different from me to a regular teacher, and that's why I say we have to really understand the atmosphere that we're in. I don't work for the school district. I do some work for the school district, but I don't work for the school district. So because of that, I ain't got no feel what they gonna do to me after I do this. And when that child ran up on me, I swear he was sitting on the wall in the air. I don't play them games. My family's behind me and everything else. That detoured that one child from running up here anymore. And the rest of them, from that point, the cops were able to push him back and everything like that. This put the school in a frenzy that this happened, that these people almost bum rushed us. But somebody had to stand to the point of, I'm not going to allow y'all to push back on us. And when we make that barricade, that was able to push them back and get control of the situation. So my point that I'm making is you are the adult. You have to think like an adult. You cannot walk into this situation thinking like I'm just gonna beat the child up or something like that. I have no intentions of beating up a child. I have no intentions of harming kids or anything like that. But I will protect myself by all means necessary. That's bottom line. I'm going to protect myself. I will not allow your child to come up here and hit me 5 times and then I stand there talking about why are you doing that? I'm not doing that. Your child swing at me, I'm gonna hit him. And when I hit him, I'm gonna tell your mama, your daddy, and everybody else I hit him. And anybody else that needs to have that report, I will give it to them. But you will not walk up on me and disrespect me or it's just certain things that I'm not tolerating. And that child in that particular situation, that child was probing that man to do what he did, and that man fell victim to that child's game. So in that position, in that particular situation, I felt like the child had more intelligence than the man. That's what it looked like to me. The child had more intelligence than the man because he was able to get the man to get out of character. So that's my slab, though. I'm on the side.
Man, yeah, I think that I think we all agree the teacher was in the wrong. And I think the best plan of action would just be walking out the classroom and going to get somebody because he had no kind of de-escalation skills,
None of
no
that.
way of trying to calm him down to he's supposed to have some more wisdom. I'm sure he'd have been in situations back and forth with other people on how to, maneuver when somebody yelling in your face or being aggressive towards you. He didn't try to do it. I seen him walk further away, which I thought was the best first move, and then he closed the gap. He moved closer to him. I'm like, man, if you're gonna walk away, leave the class because the little kid, he's not gonna calm down. You gotta be able to outsmart him, to de-escalate. So he should have left. Because now, man, he looking at possible assault charges and losing his job and all these different things, man. And he looking, older gentleman. And I'm thinking, maybe I'm saying he probably don't have a wife and a family at home because I would imagine if he did, he thinking about that the whole time. I don't want to risk not being able to support my family because of this decision I done made with a high schooler. And I didn't know that was an old video. I thought it was new. But I've seen a few, a lot of videos like this, man, where teachers lose their cool and hit students. And hey, man, I hate that he didn't have enough restraint. And I know, you think of me like, man, that's what the little child, that's what he get for being disrespectful to an adult. You stand a child's place. I get all that. But he initiated the contact. He the teaching the situation. He's supposed to be able to show, to the students looking at if somebody behaving like this towards you, it's not okay to go far off on them. If you're not really defending yourself, he could have left the classroom and went and got somebody. Hey man, I got a student in here that's, cussing me out, using certain verbiage towards me being aggressive. Somebody need to go to this classroom, so I don't take it further. But he didn't do that. He resorted to beating the little child up, man.
He
So
fell victim. He fell victim to the child's
he fell
child play.
victim.
Yeah.
And I know, and look, I know he regrets it. He regrets that. He looking back, I should have did that. I should have left the classroom. I should have went and got some help. But he put his hands on him. And the kid the whole time I think he was saying, I got down, and he cried what he did. Like, I still fought you, I still fought you. Because I remember in middle school when my peers used to talk about how they beat up somebody older than them. I got into a fight with somebody older than them. So that's a badge of
True.
honor for the
Yeah,
student
that's
to
a
fight the
strike.
teacher. That's a strike. Yeah, I fought a grown man. I fought a grown. It looked like another kid jumped in too. Guy didn't notice that he was getting jumped. He was getting jumped. So it
That's
ain't
what he
like you
said. Who
can't.
hit me? Who else hit me? Who else hit me? That's
Yeah.
what the teacher was saying.
So he was ready to go another round.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I didn't graduate my senior year because of the senior week. We jumped on the principal. Me and my
Yeah.
partner had a fire drill. We whooped his ass, Mr. Coach. I say that motherfucker name. Listen, man. Listen. It was a fire drill. This is the last. I don't know why they had a fire drill at a fucking high school, but that's what they wanted to do. They had a fire drill. So my homeboy, my ace bone cone, me and him come out. We ain't got no beef with the principal. But guess what happened? His sister ended up getting in a fight with some more girls because everybody out there, they fight. My homeboy go get the girls up off his sister. Why the principal come and put him in a chokehold and slam him? When my partner get up, he had that walkie-talkie and tried to hit him with it. As soon as he tried to hit it with him, I went off. We started banging him up. We slid it. We slid the fuck out the principal. I'll never forget that. And I'm saying shit happened, man. I to this day I admit I was wrong. I shouldn't have hit that man. That wasn't none. That didn't have shit. It had something to do with it 'cause my homeboy, but yeah, that happened. I did that. I'm talking about. I was 17. I damn sure did jump the fuck off on the principal. I did. I swear I did. And it's
So
my
that's
fault.
that's 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 when you got to look at it though, Reese. See, that's what
And,
that's what TBN mean by badge of honor. Like
yeah.
for you and your friend to do that to that principal, y'all took it as a badge of honor. But all due respect, if you look at the first video, there's the father trying to discipline that young man for lying. See,
Yeah.
that's how this, and you've admitted that you're wrong, Reese. So I'm not trying to
Yeah.
attack you or nothing. You
Yeah.
ain't, you
No,
said
I'm
you were
wrong,
wrong.
motherfucker. I'm wrong,
But
motherfucker.
that's how the kids think. They think it as
Yeah.
as it's a badge of honor. And hold on right quick. There's a comment that's made by First Lady Kibble that kid, that same kid, gonna be in the classroom the next 3 days doing the same thing to somebody else.
Yeah.
So you as the teacher, you now have jeopardized your career and everything else, and that kid gonna be right back in that classroom doing the same thing. You have to be smarter. Every time we look into situations where we're fighting and things like that, we always think we got to use this. This is the weakest part of your body. This is the strongest. You got to use this. Use that noggin up there. That's what you got it for. You supposed to be 3 times smarter than this child. Well, really 100 times smarter than some of these children. But I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Well, you supposed to be a couple. You supposed to be wiser. You supposed to be intelligent. You have to know how to use your savviness. That is the key to everything in life. You got to know how to fight. Fighting don't necessarily mean I got to go up there rah rah rah. Sometimes fighting mean I need to turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
This ain't worth it. What we going through right now is not worth it. So I'm not gonna put myself in any type of situation that's gonna make me have to regret what I did or make me have. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm not perfect, so that didn't happen overnight. I mean, I didn't do that all my life. I had to grow and mature into this particular way. So I understand the level of practice and maturity that I had to gain to get this way. But yes, you definitely gotta have some level of restraint when it comes to dealing with some of these type of situations. Now, let's say the kid that hit him first. Oh, ball game, ball game. It ball game. I might have dusted his ass too. I ain't
But
lying
that,
to you.
that still would have been looked at as you making the
Yeah.
wrong move as an adult
Yeah.
because you
When I
still
Yeah.
when
some
I
way
when I
from
go to
possession
court,
have
when
to
I go to
restrain
court,
yourself.
when I go to court and I have to defend myself, that's exactly what I'm defending myself as. I was attacked. I was attacked by a child. And unfortunately, yes, I may lose my job and all that there, but I got a defense now. Cause then that's what I mean by you got to know how to fight. And like the kid manipulated him into hitting the kid. He should have manipulated the kid into hitting him. Now we
Um,
can now I got every right to dust your ass all over this goddamn floor. All over this classroom.
quality. Where did the evil quality come from? Where did the dark quality come
Ooh,
from?
Let me
I
tell you.
mean, you used to be the
Rich,
nice guy and be
Rich.
like,
Hey, can I ask
no,
that
he
question?
should. Now he talking about I'd have dusted that motherfucker. I'm like,
Hey,
what? You done
can I
Hey
ask that
man,
dusted?
question?
Where did
don't let the
this guy
smooth
come
taste
from?
fool you,
Who
fam.
Can I
Don't
ask
let
that
the
who is
question?
smooth
this
taste fool you.
fella?
Hey, I don't know.
That sound like me, you
Rich,
know? Huh?
Rich, let me ask that
Come on,
question.
come on.
Y'all don't know that nigga. That
They
nigga
really
ain't
Okay,
don't.
always been that nigga.
okay.
I really
That
don't.
See,
nigga has not always been that nigga. That
but
nigga become
goddamn,
that.
shit. I'm scared now, but thank you. At least I dusted that nigga. Let me catch
It
me
ain't about
game
scared,
on.
Rich. It ain't about
Game
scared.
on.
I ain't trying
I
to
done dusted.
intimidate
I
nobody.
done dusted that. I'm
I
like,
ain't trying to intimidate nobody, man. It
what?
ain't got nothing to do with scared.
That
It's got
TV,
everything to do with I
TV.
understand how to move now.
And he would have dusted it. And I'm the same guy crying because the daddy put a couple of pounds on a nigga. And he said, shit, I done dusted. So
I done
I'm
dusted that little
confused right
motherfucker
here.
all over that cash room.
See, he done dusted it, but what the daddy was wrong with dusting this. You see, I love us. I love my people. I love my people. That's why I
You
love my
gotta
people.
understand, Rich. You see, you
I
looking at two
understand.
different situations when you compare the two of them.
You
No,
not
I'm
wrong,
not doing
quality.
that. I'm not doing that to a child that don't deserve it. I'm doing that to a child that attacked me.
See,
See,
that
it's a
nigga daddy
difference
thought
now.
he
When you
deserved it.
attack
That
me, now you got
nigga,
to you got to feel that wrath because you
I don't
attacked
know.
me.
I don't know nothing more disrespectful than his homeboy said they were gonna ride on him. He said,
Yeah,
call them old ass niggas. They said they were gonna ride on me. Y'all gonna do this to me. So I felt him, boy, then you finna dust this boy all over the goddamn classroom. Walk out the door.
yeah.
That's you are the guy
I
that
would have
supposed to
done it.
tell me, say, Rich, you supposed to walk out the door. You're not supposed to be the dust guy. You supposed to be walk out the door and do
The
right.
dust
I'm
guy.
the
So,
dust
Rich,
guy.
you telling me if one of them kids walked up and hit you in your face, you not gonna do nothing? You just gonna walk out
I,
the door?
listen, let me tell you something. Let me
Listen,
tell you something.
Well,
listen.
we dancing around that question right now because I know that's a
We not
question I
dancing
asked
around
you.
that question. Let me explain. We ain't dancing.
Okay, what you gonna do?
My stupid ass wouldn't have never walked out. Soon as he'd have said my nigga, bitch, shut up. Fuck you talking
Okay,
to.
all right,
See, that's how that would have went. See,
all right.
I wouldn't even got that far. And I'd have had to apologize. My bad. Cut the camera off, man. Don't say,
See, Ben,
y'all don't show I
see,
did that.
see,
I'd have
see
gave
what
that
I
nigga
just
some
want.
candy or something. You need some candy? I got you, Flavor. We're gonna go get us some water burger. Fuck them. Ain't nothing happening. We good. I'd have had to try to walk it back. So I called him, more old school. He scared me. So, I react different. So I feel you. But
So
you
is
the
it
one
safe to
supposed to
say?
tell me not to do that. But you finna dust the nigga. That's
No,
all
but
it
Okay,
Rich,
takes,
I'm
hold on,
brother.
telling
hold
you to
on,
do
hold
I-
that
on.
in the sense
So
of if that young man attacked you, if
Okay.
that young man put his hands on you, at that moment now you are no longer a kid or anything else. You think you bad enough to put your hands on a grown up or a man or whatever, then you got to get the response that come from that man. That's a part of life.
but you won't
That's
get the
life.
gloves for your son. That's crazy.
See. Thank you. Thank you, Big Yogi. See, thank you, Big fucking Yogi.
I didn't hear that comment, Yogi. What you said?
I said,
Don't start.
but you got on my ass because I said I get the gloves with my son.
I ain't get I said you can do what the hell you want to do. That's your business. I'm telling you what I'm gonna fucking do. Damn, what you
Hold on.
talking about? Don't come at me. See, that's
This
the thing about y'all
See,
that
y'all done
get to
got him
me every
hot. They
time.
done got him hot.
Y'all
We got
always
him.
want to
They
sit here
done got
and
him
want to
hot.
take every
See,
pronunciation of word that I
there
say
you go.
and act
There
like
you
y'all
go.
don't do the same goddamn thing. Come on,
We
man.
don't.
you talking
You the
about
Come
the
good
on,
guy.
pronunciation
man.
of words.
You
Come
the good
on, man.
guy.
Y'all do the
You
same
don't
damn
get it.
thing.
I know, but you the good guy. You supposed to be
Sometimes
the
I can't
role
be the good
model.
guy.
Ah,
Sometimes I can't. People walk over the good guy. Ain't that right?
no.
Yeah, sometimes people walk over the good guy. So the good guy
Let
got to
Dustin.
stand up sometime and protect himself. The good guy
You're
got to
right.
stand
You're
up and
right.
show you that I will slap the fuck out of you if you don't stop
Quality,
playing with me.
quality, quality,
That's what
All
that
right, all
man did
right.
to his
quality.
son.
Listen,
I'm
quality.
telling
Listen,
you,
grab your ears, brother. Woosah.
Daddy
Yeah.
Woosah.
All right, whatever. Whatever, woosah. But you better goddamn understand who you dealing with when you come to quality. You better
See,
understand who you dealing with.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah. These
that.
games don't ain't no play no games here.
Let's oh shit.
Quality,
I'm scared tonight. I don't know.
quality.
Hey, hey, with that being said,
So you gonna dust them. That's it. You gonna dust
Shit.
them.
Dustin,
That's it. That's all.
du- hey,
You and Rich the Dust
Dust,
Bros. That's what y'all is.
You goddamn,
this
that's
is
why he my twin. That's why he my
Dust.
twin.
With Dustin. I'm
We
with that.
dusting
The
their ass,
Dust
Rich.
brother. What dust? Listen, with that being said, since we done dusted them, we done checked them out, don't lie to the parents. Now listen, teachers out there, I know y'all have a hard job, and I know it's awful straining. And I know
Absolutely.
it's hard to run them classrooms. It takes an
Absolutely.
extra man. Listen, it's hard to deal with your own kids. So to deal with 20,
Absolutely.
30, to deal with 20, 30 other ones that is not yours, man, I applaud y'all. And for the little money
Absolutely.
y'all make. What y'all go through is not what to pay y'all make. But man, if you can, don't touch these people, kids. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it because see, if they got ignorant parents like me, then look what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to fight me. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I know my kid wrong, I don't give a damn. I'm coming up there. You shouldn't have hit him. See, you got to deal with people like us. So I don't think it's worth it. I think if you can't talk to the child or the child disrupted, get them out your class. They got a classroom for them bad motherfuckers. You ain't got to you ain't got to put your hands on. So with that being said, hey, you got anything else to say, T Ben, before we ease on to the, you
Nah, man,
know.
good discussion, man. Good discussion. Let's keep the show rolling.
Okay. Quality, you calm down. Well, he went silent on us. We say
Man,
we
I'm
got
here,
a break.
man. Y'all know I'm here, man. Stop all that, man. Y'all know how I get
Okay,
down, man. I'm just,
okay.
hey, sometimes you got to see the real quality, man. I
No,
can't
I
always be the
know,
good guy.
brother. I'm with you. You don't have to convince me about dusting them youngsters. Fuck them kids.
Fuck
I'm
them
with you,
kids. You
brother.
goddamn right.
See,
I slapped the shit
I'm
out of
with
one of them.
you.
I ain't playing.
Peace, God.
See, don't take long.
Hey,
Say,
Peace.
peace,
peace,
God.
God.
But now listen, moving on. Uh oh, it's that time. And y'all know it's that time. Y'all don't have to even worry about it. Say, it's the black excellence part of the program. We can get the theme music. Every hero needs that theme music.
Get your ass
Hey
off.
man,
Get your ass
listen
off the
man,
thing.
listen man, listen, listen man. Hey, listen. Welcome to the Black Excellence part of the program. Now, am I only the host? I am the host of this segment. Listen, Black History is not 1 month, not 1 day. Black history is every day. Because without the color black or the black Afro American, this world wouldn't be the same. So with that being said, I'm a highlight a brother that I think was before his time. And some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. But we got black innovators right here, right now, not too long ago. Yeah, roll that.
Before drones became the eyes in our skies, before they delivered packages, shot Hollywood films, or mapped the world from above, one man was already decades ahead of his time. Meet Willy Techman Jenkins, an African-American inventor from South Central Los Angeles. In the early 1980s, while tech giants were still dreaming, Jenkins was building. He crafted early prototypes of remote-controlled flying machines, long before the word drone hit the mainstream. He wasn't just tinkering in a garage, he was designing systems for surveillance, search and rescue, and even agriculture. Innovations we now depend on every single day. But despite his brilliance, recognition never came. No headlines, no awards, no textbooks. Because history has a habit of overlooking black genius. Today, we say his name. Willy Techman Jenkins, a true pioneer of drone technology, a visionary who aimed for the sky and helped the world take flight. Follow us for more untold...
Say, Say, listen, I don't know how many of y'all know any nigga named Willie Jenkins.
Willy.
Listen what I'm
Willie
gonna tell
Jenkins.
you. If you meet a nigga from LA named Willie Jenkins in the 80s, I guarantee you they're not smart. This man, do you know how smart he had to be to come up with something that can fly and he could see what's flying in it? Willie Jenkins. That's inspiration. That means that anybody can do it, fellas. That means somebody named Rodney can do it.
Who the fuck is
I'm
Rodney?
just saying, anybody can do it. Willie Jenkins. Just fellas, I'm just saying.
I know
I'm
Roscoe
just
Jenkins.
see, but we don't know Willie though.
We
Willie
work with
I
did the
don't
Willie
know
man.
Willie
goddamn.
Jenkins.
Do you understand? Willie Jenkins, man. He
That's
created.
impressive. No, that's
That's
impressive.
impressive, man, to be in LA. And listen, I'm just gonna throw it out here. I bet half of that shit he made came from Radio Shack. Where he got that from?
Mm,
Radio Shack? He put that together.
Taking some shit apart and putting it together.
What?
yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
don't tell me what we can't do. Tell me just what we ain't done yet. Because it
There
ain't
you
what we
go.
can't do.
There
It
you
just
go.
ain't what
That's
we ain't
perfect
done
right
yet.
there.
Yes,
That's
sir.
I like
I'm
perfect
that,
right
telling
Rich.
you.
there.
Yes. Shit. I'm telling you, man. We hey, listen, man. Listen. One day we gonna be talking about TBN Enterprise. This is what we talking about Willie Jenkins. A man with a dream, a vision. Hey, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm just telling y'all, hey,
What they
don't
say?
sleep on your ideas. You know what I'm saying? You live this life. Don't let nobody write your story. And don't be a part of nobody else's dream. Be a star in your own dream. Everybody else, they're participant in your dream. Or y'all share the same dream. That's what
Mm.
people say when they come together. Hey, we got the same dream. Yeah, we can be all right. I just don't want to be in your dream and you not in mine. Come on, man. But I'm just saying, Willie Jenkins, man, an innovator, a black man that did something out of Los Angeles. My boy T Van hometown. He thought it
Hey,
South Central at that, so man, listen, you can do it from anywhere.
Yup.
Anybody got anything to
I,
say? Go ahead.
I just appreciate you always giving us these names that you don't see in history books, or that you don't see
Exactly.
the regular name you see
Yeah,
every February. You know what I'm saying? Or if you name black, innovators or notable figures that are black, these are the names that you never really come across. So I appreciate, I'm gonna say it every week, man. I appreciate you giving us the names that I'm not going to even say they average black people, but these are other people that could be highlighted, that don't have these quote unquote popular names, man. So I appreciate that. I never knew about it.
yeah,
And see that can, man, to a kid, man, that's in a specific lane, to see
Yeah.
to find a black person that's in the same thing that they trying to do, that'll motivate them different. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, another black man, that'll push them in case they had a down moment, they feel like they can't do it, or oh, I'm a victim of my circumstance. This man lived in South Central Los Angeles in the
see
80s. If I'm not mistaken, that was the Wild Wild West then, wasn't it?
what crack arrow? Shit,
Yeah, this
shit.
one's already jumping off.
That
Yeah,
nigga
it
named
was
Willie
rough.
Tech Man Jenkins. Tech Man.
I'm with TBN though, Rich. I really do appreciate that you do that. And another thing, man, a lot of these people, it's not that they names are they don't teach these things in public schools and things like that. So you're not gonna find their name in the history books and stuff like that. They don't have a history book for us. That is the let me see the best way to say this. The oppressors tactic is to erase your history. Therefore, that's why you don't know these people. That's exactly the reason why. That's their job. That's what they've done, and they've done a good job of it because a lot of people do not know who these people are. But for you to come here every week, Rich, and highlight them and show us that yeah, these people do exist, and there is somebody that did this. There is somebody, and Willie Jenkins did create a drone before drones were even created. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, you touch my soul every time you do it, Rich. I ain't gonna even bull crap you,
Appreciate you,
man.
brother.
That's real
And
deal right there, fam.
Yeah, but look though, then look at this though, right? You know, Rich always make the comment, this generation is gonna be the change that we need for our culture because they question everything, right? And now that's the one thing I would give credit to about social media, period, right? Our platforms, social media, other platforms, they highlight this shit. Well, I ain't gonna say that
Hmm.
shit, my bad, but they highlight things like that. So, cause like the generation we in, we're in the social media age. Everybody's on social media, so you got platforms that highlight that kind of stuff that'll make them, man, who is this? Now they get now in their phone doing the research, cause everything is a Google type search away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they got
Yeah.
now they lit the switch up on them. Man, who is this? And now they're going to a rabbit hole and find out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I appreciate this shit. I mean, this section too, Rich. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
you highlight a lot of people that we don't even know about for real.
see, man, my ultimate goal, if I ever get enough money, I want to get some top writers to write a Black history book on everybody that done whatever. I mean, it could be like the encyclopedias from A to Z, but it's all Black. And I want the good writers of today. I'm talking about the guys that got the scholarships that what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind to have that astrophysics nigga to do some writing in there. What's his name?
Mm.
Yeah,
Neil
people like
deGrasse
that.
Tyson.
Yeah, like because the way I'm taking it on the theme the way King James did the Bible. He hired all those writers to do that. So I will do that for us for our people, so we can never lose our history. You know what I'm saying? Put it on paperback, leather, good stuff. Put it up, and then put it out there in the digital world. But it's everything about all people, and each time in each segment. What was all the names. You know what I'm saying? Much as we can do our history, and quit letting them tell our history, and we could tell our own history. Because that's strange. If you come from anywhere in the world and you want to know about Black history, they say, "Who told y'all that?" We got to say the white man. We didn't, unless we go back to the motherland and they orientate the story. But anyway, that's what I want to bring out. Old Willie Jenkins, that you can do it from anywhere. And then did it from South Central. So hey, if it inspired, if it's motivate, I hope so. With that being said, that's the end of this section of the programming. We're gonna move on further, and we're gonna get to my man Quality. I think my boy got an intro
You
after a
do,
longer waited to
you
do.
do.
I mean, 20 years in the wait. I'm talking about the myth, the legend. At episode 34, Elijah Wan, Earl Campbell, he came with the intro. My twin. Come on. Dust Brothers to the end.
By the time. Goddamn, what?
Thank you,
Hold
thank you,
on.
thank you, thank you,
Hold
thank
on.
you, thank you,
Hold on.
gentlemen.
Hey, you might as well not have a damn intro. That show. I mean, listen, man. Listen. God damn. You know,
Hey, Rich,
did,
Rich,
did,
I'm not gonna bullshit you, Rich. I swear to
did you
God.
get listen, did you
I
pinch him?
complain. I complain the same way that you did. Sometimes things I say don't get heard, so I don't even talk no more. I just be like, whatever, man, whatever. That's the kind of
Oh,
guy I am, man. I ain't finna
That
argue with you. I ain't finna
hey,
do nothing. But
hey,
I
look,
told the creator
uh-huh.
of that video of that intro, hey man,
listen.
that's it's okay to be short, but goodness
I'm gonna give you
gracious.
two. I'm gonna give you two helps here. Don't tell her, ask her, and take some flowers and one of them nice steaks and potatoes. Say, hey, babe, you think you can, make? See what I'm saying? See what I'm
Got
saying?
butter up.
You
Rich,
Goddamn.
got to butter up.
Rich.
Don't,
That's for somebody that's a newlywed. I ain't doing all that. I'm 20 years plus in this goddamn game.
we dust brothers
Ain't no
tonight.
more
We dust them
sugarcoating and all
motherfuckers.
that. It's
That is, we
straightforward.
dusting tonight.
It's
Okay, I got you.
straightforward.
I
Ain't
got you.
no bullshitting. We can't play games. We've
I
been
got you.
together too long to sit there and play these games.
Is it
Straightforward.
a,
Hey, nigga, that's too short.
is it cut water anywhere around? Is it cut water anywhere around you right now? I'm just curious. There's a cut water in it. Boy, I know cut
That
when
boy
I
Red
hear the
Form
cut
tonight,
water.
ain't he? He in Red
Hey
Form,
man,
ain't he?
what? Y'all saw Purple Rain when they came in and Prince was they said, hey, the kid in rap form tonight, baby. Yeah, I like it though. Come on with it, man.
All right, so I got a little video, man, that I wanted to pump up out of here. So for those who don't know, last week we had to cut it short, but we gave y'all a little preview of what the video was going to be. So we're going to give you a brief reminder of it. We're going to play the video again, and then we're going to jump into some dialogue on it. If y'all will, my guys, please.
These kids have no guidance because their parents are dumb. Our phones are raising our children right now. I think that what's wrong with the world right now is that when we were kids, our mothers were serious in the house and code switch outside. The mother on Friday in the house, Craig, you better do this. But she go outside. The girl like, come over, we can eat this. She be like, okay. Everybody in the house know what that okay meant, right? As a black kid, that means she ain't going. I think the problem with society now is because social media has us all in high school, our kids are seeing us be fake in the house and real on social media. I didn't know when my mother was having sex. I didn't know if my mother had good sex. We didn't know anything. Our parents were parents. Because of social media, our kids are seeing us through the parent lens, but the friend lens too. Our kids are seeing how we talk to our friends, how ignorant we are, and I think it's making them not respect us. It's funny because I saw somebody say, these kids don't respect nothing. Who's teaching them? We are. Another thing is our parents were working 2-parent households. They were trying to survive. In this new world, it's not cool to survive. You have to be thriving. If I'm 16, I'll probably be a little bit more angry at my dad if he was alive. Cause I'm like, nigga, we need money and you on social media having a drink. Man, my mama ain't got no presents for Christmas, but she's saying this summer I want somebody to take me and bend me over. Our kids are getting let into our childish thoughts and they're acting like us. We be having arguments in our culture about should a woman work 50-50, pay. We are only talking about pussy and dick issues. Nigga, who is raising the kids? YouTube is. Hopefully my product, Sumo's World. That's why I jumped in the kids space. Cause I'm starting to recognize these kids have no guidance because their parents are dumb. I will say this. A lot of our parents probably were dumb back in the day. We just didn't know it.
You like this content? Become a YouTube member.
Yeah, okay. All right. So that is, fellas. That is. That's like I say, a brief little reminder of what we were talking about last week. So here it is. It's on the floor. It is for us to dive into. My question to the panel is this, guys: do y'all believe the statements and the things that he said was true?
A lot of truth to it, man. A whole lot of truth to it. And man, I don't know if I said it on this show or a previous show, but I've said it many times outside of this show. Me and my wife are extremely intentional about what we put on social media for the reasons that he just brought up, because it's not magic. I don't have a crystal ball, but man, I've been living long enough to know that you develop hindsight. You can look back and look at decisions you made, how they affect you today. Then you start to develop your foresight. You know where things can go. You know what you do today is going to affect your future. I mean, to me, it's common sense. That come with wisdom. You get a little older, you understand that. So we understand that there's going to be a point in time where the way we use the internet today may change, but it's the stuff we put on the internet is always going to be accessible. Our daughter is going to be at some point in her life, she will be able to go back and look to see what we were saying on the internet on old Facebook that's 30 years old that nobody uses no more. She's going to be able to go back and look to see. She's going to be curious when she get older. She may have some friends that want to go and see what their parents are doing. She might be in a position to get some type of, opportunity. They're going to want to go back to see what her stock, where she come from, and what her parents like. We are very intentional about what we put on social media. We curate our lives, and we understand social media plays a role in that. And what he's saying makes a lot of sense. And it's not about judgment, but I see a lot of people put things on the internet that I know will embarrass their children. I know it will. And I wouldn't even say they know that it would, but when you're in the moment, you may not be thinking about that, or anybody gonna pay attention to that. But no, man, like, just think about right now. Think about this. Whenever it could be a celebrity or whoever, they always pull up their parents, man. They go back and when something happened in the news or scandal, they want to go back and look at their parents. They do the same even with Donald Trump. They want to look at who they come from. Or your daddy gave you this, or your daddy did this, or your daddy was in this organization, and you was watching him, so you just like that. It never fails. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. So I put mine in neutral, pass it along, but I agree with what he's saying. A lot about it. Maybe not 100%, but hey man, he's a whole lot of truth to what he was talking about.
So I got a question. So we all on social media, right?
Hmm.
Do you see more of that kind of behavior, like the kind of behavior that your child can go on and see that can embarrass them? Do you? And I know the answer to the question. I just want to see what y'all think. Do y'all think that's like a thing within our age bracket of people that post on social media, or is it younger?
They
Because
do what now?
so like, do you see a lot of people of our age bracket putting BS on the internet?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I do
Absolutely.
too. I do
That's the
too.
craziest part, Yogi. That's the I'm like, God, dog, man, we in our 40s, man. Why are you even why? You know what? I even at one point, back in like between 2011 through about 2015, 16, I was much more vocal on the internet. Always talking about issues, willing to have discussions all day long. Man, I don't have that spirit in me no more to do it because I realized that when you having a conversation with somebody, y'all have y'all back and forth. You come to a conclusion. You're supposed to really take that information, apply it, especially you say, yeah, I agree with that. Okay, cool, let's move on. But then if I see that same person doing the same thing we just discussed 6 months ago, 2 months ago, I'm like, oh man, it's one end out the other. They're not really, it's just a sport for them to go back and forth and argue. It's not really retaining the information and utilizing it and making it practical. When I realized that, I said, okay, yeah, I don't have the spirit for it. I don't have the energy to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm shocked to see a lot of things. I was talking to my homeboy about this. We did community work together, and we would look back and see the people that were still out there with us, the way they behave today. You would think that it wouldn't even be in their future to do these certain things. I'm like, why would they be saying these kind of things? Well, just 5, 10 years, 10 years ago, they was about this. Here we go, 10 years later, they acting just like the people that they was trying to quote unquote help
Mm-hmm.
or give assistance to. So yeah, bro, 100% our age group. It's crazy to me,
And
ridiculous.
listen, I'm finna add another spectrum to it, another layer, like I'm saying. Peep this, man. The people that's on the internet that's doing the most embarrassing things are the women that's older. Women, listen to me. Majority of the women. And guess what? They're not married. There's no man in the home. See, that's why women don't understand why it's good to have a husband. Because there's certain shit you're not gonna be allowed to do. If y'all been watching the internet, I saw a black girl go on there and was showing her body and her tattoo. And she actually went too short and she showed her private area. She was just trying to show a tattoo. She said, "Ooh, I didn't mean to do that." Her husband must have been watching. He walked in the room and say, "Man, you in here showing your body?" And he grabbed her up. Like, boom. 2 minutes later, she on there. "I apologize because I'm a married woman. I shouldn't be on here showing my body. I'm dead wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. That's my husband." I was like, see, a lot of stuff the women do because they play with their kids. They do what the youngsters do, the dances. It started that. And then once they get likes, they want more attention. Now they showing their body. Now niggas in there saying, "Hey, wear some shorts, do this." And they find themselves, they thinking they got an audience the whole time. You done turn to something you ain't even know you done turn to. Now the men, don't get it twisted. You got some vain men out here. Soon as they lift up 100 pounds, they got their shirt off. They got on them little boxer briefs, trying to show a little print. Yeah, you gonna embarrass your child, your daughter, your son. They see that back in the day. Mama on that twerking and doing shit with the, you know what I'm saying? A man, when you got a family, you ain't thinking about that. You ain't thinking about childish activity. You thinking about family activities, and you letting the children do that. But it's a lot of single women out here, and they crave attention. And my God, this is it. They get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it happened. You know,
Because
a lot of things.
when you
And
had
when I
spoke on my bad, go ahead, Reese, my bad.
go ahead, go ahead.
Now, when you had spoke on with the video we had watched when the father was handling taking care of his son, right, with the
Uh-huh.
phone situation, right?
Uh-huh.
You had said something during that segment about when you lie to me like that in my face and I know you're lying, you don't respect me, right?
Uh-huh.
That you can say that same thing about like that, right? You sit
Yeah.
up here and you try to tell your child, don't do this, but then your child can go on the internet and see you doing the exact same thing you tell them not to do.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing. Like your child not gonna respect you. Like how you gonna tell me not to do something and I can go online and not only me can see, but the world can see. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be like a lack of a loss of respect.
I show you another one that hit home with every black family in the world.
See,
We tell our kids don't smoke, but you sit up and smoke in front of 'em. How you think
Hmm.
they feel? You telling me don't do this, but you doing this. You understand?
Feel his respect for you.
Yeah, you don't respect them. My daddy respected me. They smoked joints because when I came in the room, I knew what it smelled like, but I never seen him do it. He wouldn't let us. Hey, y'all going out, and him and his homeboys go in a little room and smoke and drink. We didn't see that. You understand? But now we have smoke sessions. The kids in there, everybody in there. You know what I'm trying to say? Different times, but we do shit, man. I'm just saying.
Okay. And we
Well,
all gonna
what?
come from an era.
Hold on, Yogi. Let me jump in there. I ain't get a chance yet. First of all, I got a little pushback to Rich, and I'm sure Rich ain't just saying it's all women. He did make quite clear that the majority, but there are a lot of things that men do online that could be questionable about why. Which Rich did point that out. So we gonna keep that moving. I ain't gonna spend too much time on that, but. See, this is what gets me about the accountability part, and also the part where we want to judge others for what they do, but we don't pay attention to what we do. And when I say we, I mean you as the person, the individual, you as yourself. So when you sit here and you the one that go around and you're liking all the videos of these women and all that there, and you looking at them and you slobbing all over them and stuff like that, then you're just as much the same as the person that you're talking about right now. If you're that person, you're the same person. You choose to want to act like you're different because you think that you're not the same because of things but you're the same person. You're the same person. You have to understand that if you want to say I love this. I love women, but yet I'm going to degrade them by pushing the like button on every time I see them with their ass out or their titties out or whatever. Well, then you the same guy. You are the one that is perpetuating the actual problem, but you don't see that, and you don't want to see that because you're not. I don't even want to even say this part, but maybe you're not emotionally intelligent enough to understand. But it's a two-way street with it. Now, when it comes to the kids and what they see on there, absolutely, this is where the problem comes in. This is when we say the internet is bad all over because we don't seem to know how to regulate ourselves and know what to say no to and how not. We don't know how to do these things. And therefore, we all fall victim to it. And I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I'm perfect and everybody else is not. I have fell victim to these things before too, guys. So I'm not telling you I'm better than anyone else. I'm telling you that there's a level of accountability that comes with me when I do the things that I do. I'm willing to admit that I know I'm not perfect, and I'm willing to admit that I know there are changes that I need to make in my life and be a better person so I can be a better spokesman for the community. So I understand that, but I don't like the fact that we can sometimes want to beat up what we see, and then we don't actually understand that we are a part of the problem. This that
Can
what
I give
that
you
man said
pushback?
about that is 1,000% true. It is 1,000% true, and it's not all just women; it's men too. All of us fall victim to this social media world to where it has become. How many times you see guys want to put up a stack of money? That's not everybody's business. What you making, what you got, what you doing. How many times y'all see? I want to point out that I got a new car. Everybody wants to show something. Everybody, but that's not everybody's business. Keep it to yourself. What you got is what you got. I was always told this by a wise man, my father. He say, the people that's got money are the ones that don't tell everybody that they got it. That's a deep statement right there. If you ain't trying to show everybody what you got, that's how you keep money. That's how you keep it in your pocket. That's how you keep having wealth. But when you want to go out here and you want, I got this brand new, this, I got that bad, I bought me this, I bought that, I got this. Okay, well, shit. Now you're inviting everybody to want what you got, and it's not all about sex. It's not all about what they do sexually or anything like I say. So that's why I say we all play victim to this. We all have fell victim to this particular problem. That's my slab, though. I'm on the side for now.
Okay, I'm gonna give you pushback.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you said about the like, and we do that, but you got to realize we're not talking about the hoes, because them hoes gonna do that, and men like hoes. You see what I'm saying? You got women gonna do that without us liking it or not. They gonna put on skimpy clothes and they gonna go on there without a like button or without, because they working. You see what I'm trying to say? They gonna do that. I'm talking about the ones who actually have a conscience or a family or got a husband, or they not trying to be a hoe. You know, because the guy's gonna like the hoe. That's just what it is. That's what's on the internet. That's just what it is. So the girls I was more reaching at was the ones who claim they this and that, or women, or being examples to that. Them hoes on the internet, they working. They doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's a gray area with them. But I understand what
Would
you're
they
saying.
would they do
We
it? Would
are
they
we
do it if
are
they wasn't seeking
accountable.
that attention?
Well, you got to have a trick to have a hoe. So yeah, you ain't said nothing wrong. Yeah, you
But
know
would
what I'm
they do
saying?
it if they wasn't seeking the
Now,
attention?
listen to me. You're absolutely right. You're not saying nothing wrong. I see the accountability on the men part. Quit liking them hoes. That's not gonna happen though. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. Keep going. Come on, come on. I'm out the way.
I just want to say, I think representation matters, and I think it's starting to become cliche when we say we're not perfect. Like I think that without saying nobody is perfect, right? To where we use it in a sense where like there's nobody that doesn't make mistakes in the sense. But what the point that I want to make is representation matters. Like when you think of Black Wall Street, for example, you look at the businesses, you look at Black folks thriving, you look at a community. You know, we got our act together, right? But don't think for a minute that there wasn't an underworld with Black Wall Street. Don't think that there wasn't pool halls and people shooting dice and boom boom rooms. Like those things existed. My issue is that we put everything on Front Street to where it's part of the mainstream
Yeah. Yep.
versus it's just like, oh, I just go anywhere and see what I want. Nah, man, to me, the underworld is an element that exists. Humans have a lower nature. It's part of who we are as beings on this planet. But whether you like it or not, there's two different things. But for it to be so much on Front Street as if this is like, oh, if you like this, put it for everybody to see. Like, I don't agree with that. If it's there, if it's there, like, if your parents tell you, hey man, don't do this, don't do that, but if they do it, make sure they not doing it in a way towards all in your face. You have to go seek it out. You have to get connections to get to this world. That's just kind of how I view it. You know, right, wrong, and different. That's how I'm seeing it. Not to where it's on Front Street. It's not representation of who we are because, you know, everybody likes debauchery. So make sure everybody gets to see it. Man, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, if you go to Chinatown, what you call it, Chinatown, Ireland, all these communities that you would consider got their act together. Don't think for a moment they don't have places where you got a underworld location, but you don't you don't hear about it. It's not like, oh yeah, go to Chinatown, make it look. You know, that's where the strip is right there in Chinatown. Nah, man, like
A
they keep it
happy
under
ending.
wraps. We understand it exists. We know it
Yeah.
exists.
Go
But you
get a
got to be
massage
connected
with a
enough.
happy ending.
You got to know. You got to be able to navigate to get to it. It ain't just, oh yeah, go here, man. You know, it's a post right here. They say exactly where to go. It don't work like that. And I think that somewhere down the line, we didn't got to the point to where our lower nature should be on Front Street because everybody does it. I don't agree with that. You know, and I part my slab on that.
I'm
You
with
see,
you
I'm
right there, TBN. I agree 100% with you.
Come on.
I agree
Hold on.
100% with you. Look at the,
Yeah,
the
okay.
the things that you see women do,
you
like
got it.
OnlyFans. You'll see a woman with
Yogi, hey,
OnlyFans.
Yogi got to jump in there though. Yogi got to
Oh, I'm
jump in there.
sorry, Yogi.
Nah,
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
nah, you
yeah.
good. Nah, you good.
I was just gonna say this, man. As far as the likes and all that, like you got a point with that quality, true enough. But the subject of the video was parenting while on social media, right?
Yes.
So it's not what the if the kid find out what the parent like, then they didn't stumble up on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for them to actually go online, click your name, and go to your
Yeah.
page, and see that's
Yeah.
different.
Yes.
That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's when it becomes a like, how can you tell me what to do when you posting shit like this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
I'm not saying you wrong about the likes, because you're absolutely right, man.
Right.
We you know what I'm saying, we enable the bullshit, right? But the subject matter for the video is you as a parent, your child having access to get to you to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was looking at it as.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. As far as subject matter, when I make it, when I put something out there, I know the video may have whatever you see from it, but it's way more content involved in that video than just one particular subject. So for me, it's a broader spectrum when it comes to particularly that type of thing, and that's what I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to reach that broader spectrum. So I understand you say the subject matter for that particular video was that, but it's a broader spectrum that I'm reaching out for. And that's when I say, and for me, you already know I'm big on accountability. So I cannot stand and just watch someone degrade someone else when they don't see what they do. Like, you to me, I'm the biggest advocate of being accountable for my actions. So I'm never really gonna just sit back and say, oh, that motherfucker that did that. Oh, he did that. Oh, they did that. Oh, he did that. Oh, she did that, without looking at what did I do. I gotta do that. And to me, that is something that I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like a lot of people don't do. They don't do it because they don't want to be accountable for the things that they do, but they quick to want to point out what everybody else is doing. And I say this to anyone: anytime you doing this right here, it's four fingers pointing right back at you. So if you pointing at that person, there's some pointing right here at you. Right here, these right here, they pointing at you. So you got an accountability in just about anything that you have an opinion on, because there's something that you could do or possibly could do to change the narrative of it.
All right. Listen, Dust brother, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Fellas, how y'all feeling? Y'all good with it? Y'all got
I'm good.
anything else to say on it? Okay, okay. But
Hold
listen,
on.
fellas,
Let me say one
come
more
on,
thing.
come
One
on.
more thing. Um, man, I think I lost what I was gonna say, man. It's regarding like,
Think about
so you know how I think it's a difference between saying what's wrong versus you shouldn't be doing this. And this is what I mean by that. Let's say, for example, you do smoke, right? And you tell your child smoking is wrong, but you smoke.
Yeah.
That's the difference between saying you shouldn't be smoking, because see, I think that's the difference, because you can give a reason, like, hey man, you shouldn't be doing it because you ain't old enough or your brain is not ready for that yet or whatever. But then to say it's wrong as if it's morally wrong, or it's wrong because you don't do it, but you or if you don't do it, you can say it's wrong, right?
Yes.
But if you tell them you
Yes.
shouldn't do it because these reasons, I mean that's just a fine line. So I think if you tell them, the children what they shouldn't be doing versus what's wrong, that's two different things. I think it's a difference there. So I think in order to not make yourself a hypocrite, or to contradict yourself, you can word it different and portray the instructions different. That way you don't look at like a liar. You don't look like somebody they can't trust. It's like, well, I advise you not to because whatever the reasons are, versus we don't believe in doing that because of these reasons. Because I don't even do it. I think that's a difference. But that's the only point I want to make.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's damn good point. Listen, all of them was good points. You know what I'm saying? Quality. I like your aspect of it, the way you look at it, because you're absolutely right. Putting them buttons just adding fuel to the fire. Yogi, you absolutely right, because we were looking at it as if it was a mother and her children seeing it. But like you say, it's a bigger spectrum, because it's not, the world is bigger than just that. So, on all points, I see it, and like TV and say, hey, hey, you can't say like me. I always say, I don't trust no doctor that tell me something and I go outside and they smoking cigarettes. I don't trust that doctor. You know what I'm trying to say? You telling me about lung cancer, but nigga, you smoking cigarettes. You see what I'm trying to say? That's that. I feel you right there. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm talking about we done had a great show. We coming to the end. Listen, man. Listen, I wish we had another 2 hours to give y'all, but we here. Quality. You got quality talk coming up or something? You want to promote a little bit? TBN, I know you got TBN Enterprise. You know, now give yourself a shout out. Ain't no shameless plugs over here. We pushing you to the top. You got anything to say about it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
TBN.
man. Quality. Go ahead, brother.
Only thing I do, we of course we do Hustle Report on Sundays, featuring me, Bam and Profit. We out there every Sunday. We also will be doing some quick takes on quality, quick takes. Well, we'll be
Okay.
supporting not just particular sports little issues that we got going on. Stay tuned. We got a lot coming up with the high school football and in Houston here. We are really big here in Houston about high school football, and we will be hitting y'all with some things coming up shortly. So stay tuned. Coming at you.
Okay. Okay. TBN.
Hey, man. TB Enterprises here to help your business grow through digital solutions. So if you have a small business, my job is to help your business grow, help you bring in more customers for free. I give the game for free. Now you can pay me a fee and I can do it for you, or for free and I teach you how to do it. So hey man, tbenterprises.com at TB Enterprise on all social media platforms except TikTok. I don't fool around TikTok or Twitter, but Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I'm there. That's it.
Man, listen, man. Brothers doing something. Big Yogi. Tell them hey, on Friday, tell them about us, baby. What we got going, baby. You
Hey
got a
man.
fresh cut.
Hey. Nah, man, I've been coming across a couple things, man. We're gonna talk about this week on the kickback, man. I'm gonna get with Wrench up, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it together, get it to you on
Okay.
Friday, 9:15, 9:30. Who knows? Just know we're gonna be there, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kicking back with Rich Uncle Penny Bags and Big Yogi. Check us out, man.
Yeah, man. Okay, okay. We just highlighted all that. Hey, y'all saw that black boy got killed with them 4 white boys on that boat trip. We're gonna have to
Yep,
discuss that one day. We might
yep.
have to, hey, we're gonna have to discuss that too. But listen, man, with all that being said, man, it was a great show, man. I'm telling you, I love it when I could kick it with the brothers and just chop it up and just, hey, man, just let loose, man. I need this here. Y'all don't understand. Listen, I enjoyed y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed us. Fellas, anything to say? You know I'm gonna let you take us out, Yogi. You got the slogan. You might as well do it, man.
Hey, just let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it done,
That I'm right now. Shit, you own
Hold
Hey,
that,
man.
on. Can I say
Roger.
one more thing? Can I
Come
say one
on,
more
man.
thing?
Go ahead.
Come on, man.
Just real quick. I just want to say another, happy anniversary to my lovely wife of
Uh
8 years.
oh.
That's all I wanted to say, man. We get on out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wish I was there to give you a song, man, like
We
Babyface.
love to
I
hear
would
it,
have
man.
got
We
him
love
one.
to
You
hear
see, you see what I'm talking about? Say,
That
Yogi,
nigga tough.
it.
take us
Say,
out,
man.
Yogi.
Hey, man, I want to say thank everybody that tuned in with us, rock with us tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for locking in with us. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to bring y'all this content, man. As long as you keep supporting, we going to keep pushing it. You hear me? So, with that being said, from the north to the south, to the east to the west, hey, it's time Bayou City, baby. Y'all know we do it the best. We out, man. Have a good night.
Thank y'all, man. Have a good night, fellas.
Thanks for joining the H-Town Bayou City podcast. Be sure to like, share, and follow, and we'll catch you on the next episode.